Hi, yeah, is that the Saudi Arabian Premier League? Cool, yeah, my name's Jim. I've seen that you signed Mark Clattenburg as a referee, and I'm wondering, would you be interested in any English football YouTubers by any chance? Okay, yeah, I can hold, yeah. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to another 5 Things We Learned. I just gotta... Do you know what, actually, let's just get on with it. Hello? Hello? Oh, I think they hung up on me. Anyway, the first thing we learnt this weekend is that Millwall fans will ruin anything. Yes, Millwall beat Leicester to reach the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. But at the end of the game, some Millwall fans stormed the pitch, taunted the away end, and threw coins at the Foxes supporters. This is why Millwall can't have anything nice. One of the biggest wins in the club's history, a huge moment for the club in general, but instead at the end we have to see scenes like this where fans are on the pitch and generally being idiots. There are loads of things you never think you'll see on the pitch in 2017, and police horses is definitely one of them. This isn't what we meant by an old-fashioned cup tie, guys. Can Millwall fans not just enjoy their cup run, which by the way has been fantastic, without ruining everything? I mean, the ones I feel sorry for are the police horses. Having to mingle with Millwall fans while you're at work. Nobody wants that. Speaking of Millwall, we also learned that they have beaten more Premier League teams in 2017 than Leicester, Bournemouth, Palace and Liverpool. The Lions have beaten 3 Premier League teams on their cup run already this year. Leicester, of course, Bournemouth and Watford. Meanwhile, Leicester haven't won a league game in 2017, but they did beat Everton in the FA Cup 4th round at Goodison Park. The only Premier League team Liverpool have beaten is Tottenham, while Palace's only victory against a top flight team was against Bournemouth, who in turn haven't beaten anyone. And even though we had a go at Millwall fans in the first section, it probably is time to credit them and the club for this They've done it again! Speaking of people being idiots in football, Joey Barton has proved again that he is the Milo Yiannopoulos, Google him, actually don't, of football. He spent all of Burnley's game against Lincoln in the Cup trying to wind up the non-league players, in particular the stacked Matthew Reid. At one point he walked into Reid's arm, fell down clutching his face trying to get the Lincoln player sent off, and then later on clashed with Lincoln's Terry Hawkridge where he appeared to strike him across the face. But after the game, Barton went on Twitter to try and defend himself and said, "Tried to duck under his arm and he moved it back and hit me on the head. Contact is part of the game, no problem with that. Unlike their player saying he was kicked on the floor and also the one who jumped and held his face as if he'd been struck." Joey, he was struck. By you. We literally all saw it happen. This is just the latest in Joey's very own brand of fake news. This is also a man who once tweeted that divers should be banned from football and complained that people called him Joey, not Joe, despite the fact he has Joey quite literally in his Twitter handle. I think, and this applies to people like Donald Trump as well, that when people blatantly lie on Twitter, they should have Twitter taken away from them and be forced to do boring admin like clean up bot accounts for a month. Because to be honest, why should Joey stop there? If he's going to lie about the Lincoln thing, who's to say he can't lie about other stuff? He might as well have tweeted, "Great win over Lincoln, can't wait for the quarterfinals." And also, "P.S. my hair looks great and I'm not a total." We also learnt this weekend that Dimitar Berbatov is still the coolest man in football. The former Man United striker appeared on the BBC as a pundit for Fulham versus Spurs, of course 2 teams that he also played for, and he looked $1 million. He was always pretty cool. How can you not be when you trap the ball like this? But viewers fell in love with Berbatov all over again on Sunday, and mostly in part down to his smouldering eyes, because it looked like he might have been wearing eyeliner. I know there's nothing wrong with footballers wearing a little bit of eye makeup just to make themselves look as good as possible on TV, and judging by the comments that Berbatov got on Sunday, that's exactly what he did. It's 2017. If guys want to wear makeup, that's totally cool, and why can't footballers be the same? Some people are just able to pull it off, and if you've got it, flaunt it. Tastes a bit weird. Finally, we learnt that Vincent Kompany's body just can't be bothered anymore. The Man City captain was returning from his latest injury and was supposed to play against Huddersfield in the FA Cup, but picked up another injury on Friday and missed the game. The Belgian defender has now missed more games than he's played for City since joining them in 2008. I just made that up. I have absolutely no idea if it's true or not, but you can totally believe it. And the worst thing is, his teammates don't even seem to care. Ilkay Gundogan gets injured literally once, and the City players are wearing t-shirts in support for him like he's died or something. Whereas Kompany gets injured every hour, and nothing. If I was Kompany, I'd be like, what the hell, guys? He's been here for like 15 minutes. I'm club captain. That's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment below with what you learned from the weekend's football. Drop a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm off to apply to RuPaul's Drag Race. If you like my videos, come and see my live show this Saturday, February the 25th at the Hen and Chickens Theatre in London. It's 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. and an hour of songs, jokes and football silliness. Tickets are £7.50 and there's a link below the video now to buy them. Hopefully see you there.